Hey there, excited to show you a little bit of what I've been working on with Songscription. If you're not familiar with Songscription, I definitely suggest you check it out. It's a super cool tool for composers, for musicians, for music educators. I'm going to walk you through just a demo of something I worked on with a song I thought I would try. Um, I've been using Suno a bit to create, AI generated songs from prompts just for classroom use, just casually in class, mostly for entertaining the kiddos, but also thought it would be fun to just create quick songs on the fly for themed elements of the school year. So for this one, we're doing a ukulele class with fourth grade. We have a school event coming up called Ocean Week, and I thought it would be really cool to create a song using Suno for their theme, which is the kelp forest in the fourth grade. And we would use that Suno generated song and import that into Songscription to see what happens and see how we can use it in our fourth grade class. I know Suno has a lot of, Songscription has a lot of really cool features for making arrangements for piano and for other instruments. So I thought I would just check it out, see what's possible for teachers and musicians. So here we go. So here's the main screen when you get to Songscription. You have the transcriptions you've already made. I messed around with something yesterday here. You can upload audio, drag and drop files. You can actually put YouTube videos here, which is pretty incredible. Or you can record directly into this interface. I tried singing. Um, I don't have a great voice. I don't have perfect pitch. My pitch was all over the place. It didn't really work well. It recorded kind of the rhythm and it gave me an arrangement of the rhythm I was singing, but I'll save that for the professional singers, or maybe people just with better voices than me. um, but you can play piano with your computer open here, and it's phenomenal. I look forward to making some more videos about that. Um, Specifically, I was teaching a trumpet lesson yesterday, and we were doing some warm ups. And I thought how great it would be if I had Songscription open and I can just play something on the piano, like an etude or a simple scale, and just pop it up into sheet music for my student. It really would have been cool. But today we're using Suno to transcribe a song I created using this prompt for my fourth grade class. So the prompt says, write a very simple ukulele folk pop song in the key of C major with a melody that is singable for children. The song is about the kelp forest as students celebrate Ocean Week. Use marine life terms about the animals in the kelp forest, such as sea otters, sea urchins, abalone, garibaldi, rockfish, sea lions, seals, and various invertebrates like sea stars and crabs. And it gave me two options. So we're going to listen to one of them, and then we're going to pop it into Songscription and see what it does, see what it looks like, and see how we can use it. So
Swish, swish, swish in the kelp forest. Brown frogs dancing slow. Sea otters nap on their tummies, holding hands as they float. Kelp forest party. Sway, sway,
the kids are gonna love this.
Happy Ocean Week today. Kelp forest party. Hey, 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 hey. All our ocean friends at play. Sea urchins hiding in the shadows. Abalone near the rocks. Bright Garibaldi light orange lanterns. Rockfish watch the passing flocks. Kelp forest party. Sway, sway, sway. Happy Ocean Week today. Kelp forest party. Hey, 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 hey. All our ocean friends at play.
Okay, you get the idea. Super catchy. I feel like everything Suno makes is super catchy. So if you're really into Suno, I haven't really heard anything that's like very artsy and introspective. It's all very, so far what I've heard, very poppy, very catchy. So it's great for kids. All right, so I'm gonna download this and we're gonna pop it into our Songscription. And one thing I've been really impressed is the speed at which it can do this. All right, so piano, um, guitar, that might be cool. So we're in 4/4, we're in the key of C. I guess we'll just start with piano. I would love to see ukulele here eventually, which would be really cool. Since it's such a great drums. That's going to be cool. I very look much forward to looking at that. Okay, so piano. Interesting. Direct transcription. All right, so it looks like arrangement's going to be the way to go for this. Great for turning any song into sheet music for your instrument. So I suppose if you're playing piano, like recording directly into the interface with piano, this would be the way to go. But we're going to use arrangement. With Suno, you can upgrade your license, but since I'm just doing this for a demo purpose, I'm not trying to sell anything, I'm not trying to make money off this. I think we're okay to say we have the rights for it because I'm using it for the classroom and not trying to monetize. But I can always upgrade my Suno. Songscription also has upgrades. So we're going to create a transcription, and I believe I'm not going to be able to download it. I don't have enough credit. So if you upgrade, or I believe there's some other referrals you can use to get credit, and then the sky's the limit. You can download, you can do all this other stuff. So I think that's pretty standard for a lot of these like AI, these AI powered programs like CapCut and Canva and Suno. You have wonderful access, but to kind of take it to the next level so that you can really, really use it, even like with Suno to like edit the songs, Songscription to download your arrangements for like Music Music MXL or PDFs, you're gonna want to have like a subscription. I think this could be such a cool tool for teachers. I'm so excited to use this. Okay, creating score. It's been 1 minute, and I've been blabbing on. But think about how long it would take you to physically transcribe a song by ear. I imagine we're not talking in minutes. We're talking, up to an hour. Oh, cool. We're going to get 2 options. Oh, nice. All right. Looks like we've got 8th notes and 16th notes versus quarter notes. I'm liking the way the second one looks. So I'm going to go ahead and pop into the second one. I don't have an option. I mean, I don't know. We'll just skip that for now. Okay. Cup for his party. All right, let's listen to it. Let's check it out. This looks great. Rhythm country kiddos. You can simplify it too. If you download this in MXL music XML, you can pop it into MuseScore, Sibelius, or Finale, and you can tweak it. And so what I would like to do with this is essentially download, pop it into music notation software, and I can add lyrics to all these notes. And that's something I really like to start doing with my students is instead of just giving them a paper with lyrics, or even just like sometimes I'll have with my ukulele class, I'll have lyrics and chords, kind of like a lead sheet, but without the notes. Ultimately, I would love to have something like this where we've got the music notes, kind of like a lead sheet. We have the music notes, the chords, and a melody. And the melody is the notes actually. So we'll have the chords, the melody with the music notes, and the lyrics. And I think that would step up their musicianship a lot, other than just seeing the chords and lyrics. And so we've got some options. Okay, so I just put my payment information. I'm going to download this Music MXL, and we're going to see what happens when we put it into. I'm going to use MuseScore. I like using MuseScore because my students can get it for free, and so I can share arrangements with them, and it's super convenient. All right, so I created that just because I guess it made me. We're going to import. Wants me to import PDF. I don't want PDF. All right, I guess I can open the MXL file. Let's see what happens. Boom, there it is. All right, cool. We don't need that to be. Boop. All right, so we can say Suno song transcribed by Songscription. Cool. All right, so I'm actually going to use, I'm going to lower this whole line down an octave because it's kind of just getting a little crazy. Oh, interesting. Yeah, chords. All right, so, needless to say, any arranger is going to have a little work to do once you get something, you get a transcription going. So I'm going to say this is not a final product, but it's a work in progress, right? It's a work in progress. Okay, so after I created my transcription with Songscription, I put it into MuseScore and I did some editing, and now I'm back and I wanted to show you what I worked on. I didn't do the whole song, just kind of got started just so you could see how I would use this in my classroom. I've got the chords up top for my ukulele, and I've got the vocal melody here. And I gotta say, it's coming out really great. This would have taken me quite a while. I mean, I was able to do this during my prep periods, and if I wasn't making the videos, I would have finished the song and probably can give it to my students on Monday. But since I'm making a video, obviously I'm focused on other things. But just to say, a little editing, clean it up in your notation software, and I mean, Songscription is basically just save the day, and not even save the day, but given me an opportunity to do something I would not have done because it would have just not been, I wouldn't have had the time. It wouldn't have been worth it. And now with the power of AI song creation with Suno and then this transcription, it's totally inspiring. So you can kind of hear what I got going. I got the bass clef out of there, but you can still hear it. So let's listen. All right, then it goes and continues the chorus. I'm really excited to get this going. I think I might do something for each of my grades because each grade I teach does a different habitat of the ocean. Fourth grade is kelp forest. I think third grade is sandy shore. And so we can maybe write a recorder song that will have lyrics and they can play the recorder. I can easily transcribe it. We could always simplify it with my notation software. All right, so I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope that you found it educational. I hope that if you're interested in Songscription, this answered a few questions for you. And then you're going to be inspired to go check it out and use it, whether you're a composer or an educator. I think this could be really exciting. I'm also really excited to make some more videos talking about how this could be another, tool in your arsenal for a composer. Maybe if you're using something like Musiversal, and you don't really write music, or maybe you have limited notation ability, you can play something on the piano, transcribe it to an instrument, pass it off to the musician that you've hired through Musiversal, and they can record it. I mean, there's limitless possibilities. So again, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments. I'd love to chat more about this. I'm super excited. All right, well, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.